Hello everybody, Nintendo Caprice on here. What is that? Oh, that's the battery symbol, yeah. So, hi guys, Nintendo Caprice on here. Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we, did something. What did we do? Oh yeah, we opened the temple. Oh my god, that's right. Now I'm going back to the sky. Oh, okay, so, like, oh my god. What do I even... I don't even know how to start this episode. Like, oh my god. It's ridiculous. See, here's the thing. Like, originally when I recorded... This is post-commentary I'm doing right now. Because originally when I recorded this, we were doing co-commentary, me and Adam. And I was looking over the sound files, and for some reason, I tried to bring mine into it. Oh, gee, what am I doing? I'm bumping into the rock. Who even knows? Anyway, and for some reason, mine is all... There's nothing in mine. Like, mine is a solid blank line. It's like a flat line, like in the hospital when somebody's heart is not beating and it's a flat line. That's what mine is. Like, there's no sound there. And so, I don't know what happened. If my microphone got muted or something. It's like, it makes me want to go look over those Mario Brothers Wii commentaries on my side of those and make sure none of those are muted, because I don't even know, man. But it's not muted now, is it? Yeah. It's probably a good thing I checked when I did. So I don't know what's going on there, so I thought, well, I mean, I have his side of the conversation, and so it's totally okay. But mine is not there. So I thought, well, maybe I could put his side in and, like, pretend to talk along with it, but nah, there's no way that would work. So I pretty much gotta do this all over now. I gotta sit here and watch myself play this stupid game all over. So here I'm upgrading my shield. As you can see, I have the Robster Craw, and I can make the better shield, so let's do it. You know, try to sound like I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I just don't even know. It's like, you could kind of hear me in the background on his side, but I wasn't loud enough. Like, you couldn't tell what I was saying half the time. So it's like, oh man. Boy, look at the butt on that. He must work out. Yeah. So anyway, well, so I don't know what to say about that, but so I guess we're just gonna have to do this. So there's a lot of things you can upgrade in this game. You can upgrade the Beetle, and you can upgrade the wooden shield to, like, even, like, 2 levels of upgrading. It's kind of shocking, actually, to think of all the stuff you can do in this game. It's outrageous just to think of, like, the Beetle, the slingshot, bug catching net. It's just crazy. The bug catching net, I'd really like to upgrade that as soon as I can. But evil crystals are pretty hard to come by. You can actually get an evil crystal at that mini game where you slice the bamboo. You can get one there, but I don't remember how many. It's kind of random, because it's kind of random, most of my southern accent. Because, like, you can actually get it, but it's one of the random... Man, my battery's dead. It's one of the random rewards you get. But even if you get enough slices to get the evil crystal, it's random whether or not you'll get it. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't know what I'm saying. I can't think right now because I gotta take off for PAX tomorrow. Like, today is April 2nd, right? So I'm taking off for PAX tomorrow. And the plane takes off at like 9:30 in the morning, so I gotta be up at like 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna grab myself a taxi. I should probably go ahead and start packing up my clothes here. Pack all my Peak Hole shirt, my Josh Jepson shirt, my Biggest Loser shirt. Get all that ready to go. Speaking of which, I haven't opened my Biggest Loser shirt. So maybe I'll do that here on screen. It's like, you can't do that on screen, they can't see you. That's what I need to start doing, is like filming myself. Put myself up in the corners so you can see me as I'm commentating. That's like the next step in LPing. Peak Hole did that once. And it's really funny, and like a lot of people do it, like in co-ops, like Screw Attack, they do it all the time. And I can't get into this. I need scissors. I'm not gonna get up from the microphone and go get scissors. Why can't I fly through that thing, man? I'm so bad at this game. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Awakened Calla Lily. It's her birthday today, so go say happy birthday to her. Now, here we go. I'm in. Yeah, it's NBC.com. It's like $40. 25. No, somebody actually wrote 2525. The Timothy Tish. This is a scary song. There's something scary about that. I don't see a bottom line here. Because I paid online, so that's what it is. Anyway. So what am I doing over here on the game? Let's see. Oh, I'm going to North Desert. So let's see. Alright. This is awesome. Is there anything else in here? Like advertisements? Okay. Could use that for storage or something. I don't know. So let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna rip off the tag, I guess. There we go. Hew up, hew up, hew up. You ever hear me say hew up? You know what that is? That's a Phantom Menace reference. Yeah, that was nice. The biggest loser. I'm such a loser. I mean, dude. Anyway, so are we going into the temple now, or are we gonna sit on our butt? Try to restore our hearts here. Restore our hearts. Why is that so hard to say? Restore our hearts. And I still have so many rupees, it's like, you know, I'm never gonna... Ugh. Watch out when you make that jump right there, because you can land in the sand, and then it's like, Oh yes, epic, epic, epic. Epic Link walking into the temple. Stop pulling your wire, Tim. I can't see the screen. Like, I needed to, like, resize the screen so I can see it better. Link looks so epic when he walks into these temples. It's just so cool. So that's something new to the Zelda series that we haven't had before, is Link walking into a temple. Because you've never walked in temples in Zelda games before. This temple is actually really excruciating to do. Because first of all, it takes forever. Oh, and then we had this thing, man, this is why it sucks that we don't have our original commentary, because, like, we had this running joke going on about the scorpions in here, about how they were all, like, you know, my kids. Like, all the scorpions were my kids, and they wanted me to love them, and that's why they were grabbing onto me, trying to hurt me. But, you know, boom, and as you can see, you can actually use the Skyward strikes to kill those guys, so that's cool. But, like, this first room, like, there's all these different sides, and I don't know what to do. So then, like, we get to the boss scorpion, and the boss, is, you know, is the mom of all the scorpions, whereas I'm the dad, you know. Gee, I just blew that up and then didn't even go to see what was in there. Because all it was a green rupee anyway, so who cares? Anyway. Yeah, but I'm really excited for PAX. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Well, I know some of what we're gonna do, but, you know, I can't say, so... Oh, there I go, I wore myself out again. Jeez. There goes that glass of milk again. Well, at least I opened the door. This reminds me a lot of the Arbiter's Grounds from Twilight Princess. In fact, even the first room looks so staggeringly similar. Sandly similar. Don't kill yourself, thank you. So watch myself. Why'd you do that? Should have waited for it to fill up a little bit. Give yourself a rest, man. Just sprint. Be sprinting all over the place, man. We're gonna do 12.0 now. I had a dream last night. I was on the treadmill, and I was running. And then, like, all of a sudden, I blacked out, and when I came to again, I was walking backwards on the treadmill. Like, I've never tried that before, but I think it would be easy. Like, walking backwards. I don't know. How are we gonna get to that? Oh, dear. But wait! We have the Beetle trick, that's right. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Did anybody have any interesting April Fool's pranks yesterday? Yesterday was actually kind of tame April Fool's Day. I didn't see a lot of impressive pranks. Nothing out of the ordinary, like, nothing that really scared me, like, oh my god, is that true? And then you realize, oh, it's April Fool's Day. Of course, and then my birthday's coming up on April 5th. I'm gonna be 36 years old, guys. Freaking... I can't be doing this. Freaking 36? I can't be playing video games. I'm 36 years old. I should be in an office somewhere in a shirt and tie, sitting on my ass at a desk, looking at a computer screen like a zombie, and pushing buttons and putting in information. I never understood that. Like, haven't we advanced beyond that now? Like, where does the information originate? Shouldn't it just go straight from the origin, the place of origin, to the computer? Why would you need someone else to put it into the computer? Shouldn't it have been put there in the first place? Like, I just don't get it. I don't know why you take all the time to put it on paper and waste trees just so someone else can put it in the computer if you could just get the first person to put it in the computer. I mean, I don't know. Like when cops write out speeding tickets and stuff, like they should just put it in the computer. They should just have a portable, like, laptop that they put it in. I did pretty good on these guys if I remember right, except for this one. And the first one I did awesome, and then the second one... Oh man, you did it wrong again. Getting pretty good at the dodging, though. See, I could have hit him there, but I didn't realize he was coming out of the... Like, sometimes because he has red eyes, you know, and it's like... I mean, you can't hit him when his eyes are red because he's in attack mode. And then they turn back to green, so I thought, well, since they turned green, he's just going to change his position right away. But then he didn't. And I didn't realize that was happening, and I'm like... then he goes and turns around like, I don't want to fight you anymore, you're boring. You're too easy to beat. So then I said, slap off your head, and I don't want you to have a head. If you have a head and things like that, then it's like... I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do this, if it's just going to be continuous or what. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so the new Super Mario Bros. Wii that we've been uploading, that was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing we just did. So, and we wanted to do some kind of co-op while he was here visiting. So we did some Mario Bros. Wii, and holy cow. And the Link to the Past race, I still have that recorded, but I've been having all kinds of issues with, like, editing it. I had part 1 all done, and it was ready to upload, but then I realized that the banners that have our names on top to show whose screen is whose, well, it was overlapping the video, and I'm like, you know, and you can't make transparent images. Like, you can't make the background transparent in MS Paint. So, if you make anything in MS Paint, it's going to be solid white, and it's going to, you know, overlap whatever you're doing. So, you know, I know there's other programs where you can do that, but it's like, I don't know why they can't just have a color of transparency that you can paint into. I mean, why would you make a program that doesn't have transparency, you know? I don't know. I mean, if I had that, it would be so much easier, but I can't do that. I have to make, like, a black bar to cover up a little bit of gray spot in the background here. It's just such a pain in the ass. I finally got the races done now, except for the achievements. So... But, like, and I was just telling this to someone earlier, that the achievements are a pain in the ass because after I got done with part 1, I thought I was done, so I erased the achievements for part 1. Then I found out it didn't turn out because the banner was overlapping the videos. Even though it wasn't in the preview window, it was in the rendered video because it's different. It's like, I can't understand the frame dynamics of Sony Vegas. Like, and sometimes the frame won't even go far enough for you to get the bar over to where you need it to be. Because, like, the video is going to be rendered in widescreen, but it's not in widescreen on the preview window, so how the hell are you supposed to know? You know, when I try to change the preview window, it's like 50%, 25%, I don't know what any of that crap is. It's just such a pain in the ass, I don't know. Anyway, we got a Smokey, we got a Smokey, we got a Smoke! A small key. Yeah. And suspicious piles of sand. This commentary is not as good as our co-op commentary was. I can already tell you that right now. But at least, you know, I'm commentating on the same day it's going up. There is a certain appeal that comes with that. To be able to say today is April. Like, if I go back and watch my old video and I actually say what day it is, and it actually turns out to be the same day that the video was uploaded, then I'm surprised to see that. Because it's like, wow, you're actually uploading live? Wow. And I did do that for a while, but, you know, it's one of those things you can't do it every single day because you kind of burn yourself out. You know, if you schedule it too rigorously, then it becomes more like a job. And I don't feel like this is a job, not to me. And I can't make it feel like one by doing that, by making it a priority or making it something that I have to do at a certain time, in a certain place or whatever. Well, of course, yeah, it's always going to be in the same place. These blowfishes are a pain in the ass. You can pretty much just hit them up against the wall, and they blow up, or they blow up on you. And all these little broken down things here look like enemies. Oh no! Mommy! Mommy, don't kill me! I'm never gonna be able to recreate that. I don't know, I shouldn't even try. Oh, I just can't believe that didn't turn out! Like, what the yeah. How many times has that happened when I've ever tried to record? How many times has my mic been muted? Of all the times, you know? It's like, I must have been doing something earlier with the recording, or I must have turned it off for some reason and then never turned it back on again or something. Who even knows? So anyway, we're climbing a ladder now. That's very exciting footage to be watching. I'm sure you're very happy as you're sitting there right now at your desk. You're happy to be watching a cage opening and Link pulling out a Beetle. Okay, this is something I wanted to explain. Notice how, like, when you point the Beetle out, it points in the same direction that the camera was, instead of where Link is facing. In the other games, the camera would center behind Link when you use the item. But on this one, it centers in the same way that the camera was just looking. Which is really annoying, because if Link is facing towards the screen, and you want to use the hook shot to shoot at something that you can't see because it's behind the camera, and so you have Link face that way, towards the object that you can't see because it's off camera, and then you use the item. In the old games, the camera would move behind Link so you could see the item and immediately, like, shoot at it with the hookshot or whatever. But in this one, the camera just, like, points the same way that it was just pointing, so you still can't see what you're doing. So you actually have to move the camera to where it... Oh, man. I thought I was gonna miss that. Ow. so weird when I can't see, like I can't hear what's happening. Okay, we're up to 15 minutes here. We need to find a place to stop. This temple does take a while. Oh, he's pushed into the electricity. You would actually be dead there. Because it would just keep pushing you into the electricity. You would never get out, man. I love how the music changes in here, too, when you turn it into the modern times. Oh, I always want to say modern times, but this is actually how it was 1,000 years ago. It's not too often you see the future as a desert and then the past as technologically advanced. So that's pretty original, I would have to say. We're running. Are we gonna make it? Find out next time on Let's Play Skyward Sword. See you guys later.